Hey, happy Halloween! I'm Alex Farnham and this is Animalist News. So for this special episode of Animalist News, I want to talk to you guys about safety, but not for you, for your dog. Now, don't get me wrong, I want you guys to be safe on Halloween, but did you know that every year tons of dogs have to go to the emergency room because they've consumed chocolate? To find out more about why chocolate is so harmful to dogs and how we can help prevent them from eating it around this time of year, we went and visited the San Francisco VCA to speak with Dr. Alice Bugman. The big question is, will chocolate kill your dog?
There is potential for chocolate to kill your dog, but it depends on how much chocolate they eat and what kind of chocolate it is.
So when exactly does the chocolate become toxic?
So it really depends on the type of chocolate that the dog has ingested. Things like white chocolate have very, very small trace amounts of theobromine, which is the toxic ingredient. So for, say, a 2-pound dog, that dog would need to eat 6 pounds of white chocolate just to get mild GI signs, which is highly unlikely. But chocolates such as dark chocolate or cocoa powder have a much higher content of theobromine.
So tell me a little bit about theobromine.
Sure. Theobromine is a methylxanthine alkaloid. It's actually found in cocoa beans, kola nuts, which is used to make things like soda, and also tea leaves.
So is it true that dogs can't eliminate theobromine from their bloodstream?
Actually, no, they can. Theobromine is readily absorbed in the GI tract, and it's actually metabolized by the liver, where it is, partially eliminated. The thing with theobromine is it's eliminated much more slowly in dogs than it is in humans.
So we may not have known that our dog's eaten chocolate. What type of sign should we watch out for?
So first you'd probably want to see if maybe there are any chocolate wrappers around or maybe a chocolate cake out. That sometimes is a good indication. In terms of clinical symptoms, in low doses, they'll usually have GI signs like vomiting or diarrhea. Slightly higher doses, they'll be very hyperexcitable and usually their heartbeat will go up really high, so it'll start racing. In the cases where they've ingested a lot of chocolate or some of those more concentrated chocolates like cocoa powder or those 70–80% cocoa chocolates, you can sometimes see tremors and seizures and sometimes they'll become comatose.
What's the best way that we can help prevent the dogs from eating chocolate?
Oh, probably is to keep chocolate away from your dog. So similar with kids and how you want to keep toxic things away from your children, you want to put chocolates in places where they can't reach them. So don't put a tray of chocolate on a low table or a coffee table where your dogs are going to snack at it. Mostly keep them in high places. If you have a dog like a Labrador that likes to counter surf and eat things off your counters, keep it in a high cabinet. If your dog does happen to ingest some chocolate, I would highly recommend calling a veterinarian. Don't start treating it home by inducing vomiting at home. That can lead to serious complications like aspiration pneumonia.
This Halloween, make sure there's no chocolate around those dogs. Wow, so now you guys know how serious it can be when dogs get a hold of that sweet, sweet cocoa candy. Thank you so much, Dr. Bugman and the SFBCA for those helpful tips. All right, guys, well, that's it for our Halloween episode. Happy Halloween, and don't forget to check out these episodes over here and subscribe if you want. Okay, I'll see you hairy mammals tomorrow. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and it's not Christmas at all.